Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Jennifer, and here in my channel I just share about faith, cooking, organizing, home life, motherhood, all of the above. If that's what you're into, do not forget to hit that miss any videos. In today's video, I'm going to share some organizing tips and tricks that I've learned here in my tiny townhome. Tiny to me anyways, but I hope you guys enjoy it, and thank you so much for being here. Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing something that I've been putting off for quite some time, honestly, and this is actually a lower cabinet. It's one of the ones that was, I guess, like extra space in the kitchen, and I kind of just threw everything in there that I had in bins from the previous house in my old pantry and just closed the door and forgot about it. And then I'm gonna go through everything and make sure that whatever's expired gets thrown away. And one thing I will say is that a lot of these things, believe it or not, it's kind of embarrassing, but I'm sure I am not alone. A lot of these things were purchased during the pandemic when we were quarantined. I had purchased a lot of like extras, just things that we would like, keep around the house in case there was an emergency, because everything was obviously, there was a shortage on food, gas, everything. I actually had things in here when I tried to like breastfeed Sebastian. So yeah, there was stuff in here that I definitely had to get rid of, and that's exactly what I do. So my advice to you is definitely just go for it. Go ahead and go through the pantry, go through everything that you have in there, check dates, throw out what's not, what's expired. Just get rid of it, because it's gonna declutter and make everything just so much easier. I actually bought a lot of these ramen noodle soups because I'm like, listen, when in doubt, if there's an emergency, we can always boil some water and have some ramen noodles. And I'm sure I wasn't the only one that did that, but I'm just gonna go ahead and just go through all the dates and get rid of whatever is expired. So next I have this upper kitchen cabinet that I was just using as a pantry backstock. I was just throwing things in there, like just keeping it there, things that were extra. But I'm also using this same cabinet on the other side to keep mugs and dinnerware. So I'm gonna go ahead and just organize everything and switch things out. This is what I bought. I bought this wooden turntable tray. I actually got from Burlington. You're gonna see later on in the video that it has a little like crack where I have to put some wood glue in it, but it was the only one. It was the perfect size, and I loved the fact that it was wood. I loved it. So I picked it up because I had previously gotten this other turntable from Target, but it was actually a lot smaller, and so I was really happy to find this. But I'm gonna see if I can still somehow get them to work. So I'm gonna just use these things that I purchased, and I'm gonna go ahead and see which ones can fit and what works best for this space. So this one actually fits perfectly. I am so happy. There's, you know, it has a little bit of like a unevenness to it, but it's perfectly fine because I love it. And I also heard that when you do like a lazy Susan, you're supposed to organize things like in a triangular form, like one can in the back and then like work your way up, which was, I was trying to do that, but it didn't really work out. So I just kind of started putting things, you know, however they fit. But I am really pleased with this and the way it turned out. And here I'm showing you where I need to like add a little bit of wood glue right there. I'm really happy with the way this turned out. So now I'm gonna go ahead and just get started on working on the upper cabinets that I wanted to reorganize and switch around. Next to the stove, I have a cabinet that I was keeping our everyday dinnerware, our bowls and cups and daily plates and bowls, but I'm gonna go ahead and switch it out because it's next to the stove and it's actually next to the cabinet where I keep all my seasonings and my spices. And I wanna keep this cabinet as my backstock for things that I don't keep in my pantry every day. And then I'm gonna switch all of like the dinnerware and the dishes and mugs and cups to the other side so that everything can be together. So I picked up this steel shelf from Target. It's in the kitchen organizing. I'm going to try to link everything that I can down below for you guys. But I chose it just so I can get an extra shelf in this cabinet, like so I can keep all of my pantry backstock. And by backstock, what I mean is whatever you have that you don't usually buy all the time, or things that were like extra, like let's say you filled up your container of sugar and you have some sugar left over in the bag, I'll just put it in here. Things that I don't need to get a container for in my pantry. I'm gonna make a video later on showing you guys what my pantry looks like. I organized it and I love the way it looks, so I will definitely make a video and show it and share that with you guys. And look at the way these cabinets turned out. It looks so much better. Everything in here, you know, is dinnerware, things that I used to cook. I put my toaster oven in there. There's no food in this cabinet. I do have to work on top where my glass Tupperware is. I have to find some sort of organizing system for that, but I have to find something and I'll share with you guys when I do. I ended up picking up these $5 baskets from the Target dollar spot. I love them. I've actually used them in my pantry. I'm gonna find them and link them below for you guys, but I love the way they look. I love the wooden handles. The size is perfect, and I was able to organize all of Sebastian's cups and his little travel mugs and our shaker bottles. So here is the final product. I am so happy with the way it looks. Like I said, I have to finish, you know, find a way to organize all of my glass stuff, but everything's in one area, which I'm okay with for now. Here are all of my extra mugs. And yeah, and here is the pantry backstock. I am happy that I have it next to the stove. I have things on hand close to me when I'm cooking. Thank you so much for watching this video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed all of my organizing tips. I really enjoyed making this video for you guys. I'm going to link whatever I can down below for you guys to be able to find if that's what you choose to do. And stay tuned for the next video. I'll see you guys.